Wow. This is Brother Peter with tidbits from the Word. We're talking about real life. We're talking about real life. Do you hear me this morning? We are talking today about real life, real living. This is a physical body before you right here this morning, Brother Peter. I'm on my second bottle right now of this precious stuff called water. But I'm also on my 7th little excerpt this morning from the Water of Life, the book, the precious book, the Water of Life. We need both waters. We need the water of life, and we need the water of the Word, and we need the water right here. Man, what a blessing. What a blessing. Do you know what a blessing it is to have a bottle of water? I tell you what you do today. Don't take a drink of water until you absolutely, positively are starving for it and need it. You're going to maybe appreciate a mouthful of water. What our problem is today is we'll drink water and never think about where it came from, why it's here. It's the sustainer of life. If you didn't have it, all the money in the world would mean nothing to you. I tell you what you do. You go out on the desert and you sat out there for 5 hours under the sun with no water. And then you put a cup of water over there and a pound of gold. And somebody says to you, which would you like? This pound of gold or that cup of water? I'm here to tell you right now, you're going to tell them you want that cup of water. Because that cup of water is what's going to sustain you, and that gold is worthless. If you don't drink that water, you're a dead man. If you take that gold, you're a dead man with a pound of gold. And what good is a pound of gold to a dead man? It ain't worth nothing, is it? So, you need that cup of water. Now, this book is a living book, this Bible, and you need it. And if you've asked Jesus to come into your heart, and you're on this desert of a world out here that doesn't have any drink of water, this is the drink of water right here that you need. There is no other replacement. There is nothing that replaces water. Nothing. There is nothing out there that replaces water. If they put something intravenously in your veins, it contains water. This body has got to have water. This body is several percentage of water. And I've heard all kinds of stories, and I got a medical book up here I could probably read to you what percentage. And I've heard that we're about 86% water. That means if we weighed 96 pounds and we died and laid there and all the water was gone, there'd be 10 pounds left. The water is a very important thing. And the water of the Word is very important today. Have you been saved? Have you asked Jesus to give you a sin, come in your heart, and save your soul? Say, those folks of you that are out there, some of you out there, you may listen to more than one of these, Brother Peter. If you do, would you bear with the salvation thing? Because I'm going to tell you what, you're one out of the rest of the world. Did you know this little excerpt, if you're watching it, that everybody in the whole known world could be watching it? If you'll bear with this little salvation thing I have to do every time, it has to be done. And the reason it has to be done and it has to be weighed on so heavy is the souls of man are in the balance this morning and today. The souls of men that for eternity are in the balance today. Is your soul secure for eternity? Are you happy? Are you ready right now? Can you say to yourself, I, Dick, Jane, Joe, John, Peter, whoever you are, I'm ready right now to go to heaven and be with the Father. I'm willing. I would lay my life down right now and say, Lord, take me on. I know I'm going to leave a hole on the earth, people that love me and people that birthed me and other and sisters and brothers and all that. They're going to miss me for a little time. But I'm willing right now to lay down, and I'm at peace to come be with you. I have had in the last couple of years a little physical scare in my life to where I said, do you know, physically, right now, I don't feel like I'm going to wake up if I go to bed. And instead of laying there and dwelling on that and thinking about it, I pray this prayer. Lord, I'm yours, and I need to go to sleep. And I'm going to go to sleep, and if I come up there and be with you, I'll see you in a few minutes. And if not, I'll wake up in the morning and be here, and we'll start over again. And so that's how we have to be. That's how we need to be. And we need to have that kind of peace and that kind of love in the Lord. We need to have that. It's a gift from the Lord to have that kind of peace. We need to be able to say, no matter what happens, I'm going to be with you, Lord. So I'm happy. And we're in Proverbs chapter 3. We're down to verse 11, where it says, my son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary in his correction. Despise not the chastening of the Lord. What is the chastening of the Lord? That is when your peace of mind is disturbed because of what you allowed your physical self to do, or your physical mind to do, that God wasn't exactly 100% in control of. If you've got the Lord 100% in control of your life, and you do something you shouldn't, then you've got a good chance, possibility, not just a possibility, but it will happen. You will come under some type of chastening from the Lord. And look, for whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son, in whom he delighteth. I'm here to tell you, this book, the Bible, is full of wisdom. It's full of what you need. It's full of correction. If you've asked the Lord to save you, take chapter 3 of Proverbs. Get a study Bible. It kills me. You know what kills me? Oh, it kills me bad. It just tears me up that somebody would spend $32, even as much as $56 on a carton of cigarettes. And in that carton of cigarettes are, what, 10 packs of 20 cigarettes per pack? And they have spent enough money to have bought them a fairly decent study Bible for that carton of cigarettes. If each one of those cigarettes were a verse, and you had 200 verses, and you put those 200 verses in your life, you'd have something to live by. But you smoke those 200 cigarettes, and you got something to die by. And I've seen it, and you've seen it. People suffer when they die that smoke.